And it's that time of the week again where we cook and deliver the latest news from our studios at Chiefs Village. As you know, I am not alone. I am accompanied by the man himself.
Yes, indeed, it's the man himself, Alan Mbofu. Stay channeled to us in the next coming minutes as we will keep you at the edges of your seats. Simomete eziloluju ehlelweni namuhla.
As we promised you that weekly rap is here to stay, let's take a look at what is packaged for you in this week's show.
Making the headlines, Amakwasela's made it 2 wins from 2 matches when they thrashed Ubuntu Queens. The developmental side played a friendly match at the Chiefs Village.
The Castle Lager Premier Soccer League resumes with Bulawayo Chiefs traveling to Chireti this weekend for a date with Triangle. We have got a guest joining us for the senior team's ninjas. We will be welcoming the young goalkeeper Matriples Mleya. Stay glued to that screen. And please do not forget to subscribe to this channel to stay up to date.
Firstly, let's look at the Amakwasela's news. It was yet another good day in the office for our beloved girls as they managed to pick up 3 points away from home. Amakwasela's played their first away match of the season against Ubuntu Queens at Cattle Park TM grounds, in a match that was expected to bring fireworks because of both teams' previous scorelines. I have to admit, Benilda, I was expecting goals not to rain but pour.
Definitely, Alan. We were hoping to see more than 4 goals in that game. However, our beloved ladies completely dominated Ubuntu Queens by thrashing them by 4-0 and turned the TM grounds into their backyard.
I mean, the host tried to frustrate Amakwasela's in the opening minutes of the game, but that fueled our ladies as they became more eager to find that opening goal.
Yes, and when they eventually found that opening goal, it was a one-way traffic as Amakwasela's controlled the game and enjoyed much of the possession, with Patience Ndlovu proving to be the difference for our ladies.
Yes, our Lionel Messi, Patience Ndlovu's influence is always troublesome for the opponents. I mean, she managed to get a 2nd goal of the season and she also has registered 2 assists.
Definitely, and that was a very proud moment for the ladies. Coach Evans Neta believes his side can do more and dominate most of the games. You can enjoy his post-match interview right here on this platform.
Mbogeni, let's take a look at other scorelines in the Division 1 league. Street Set outshined Bulawayo Queens by 3-0. Entumbani Queens 3, Black Boots 0. Las Palmas managed a victory with a small margin of 1-0. I mean, Abosisi Highlanders Royals were totally outshined by New Orleans by 6-0.
I guess for those who enjoy games packed with goals should start coming to women's games. Remember, admission is free. Come witness Bulawayo Chiefs Queens this weekend as they take on Street Set at Chiefs Village, and kickoff is at 11 a.m.
Mugel, now let's take a look at our developmental side. The future of our youngsters is in safe hands as former Warriors legend Asian Sao and former Highlanders player Anselom Ndlovu have been conducting training sessions at Chiefs Village.
And Alan, we all know that practice makes perfect. The young boys played a friendly match at Chiefs Village against First Mobile Sports Academy Football Club.
And the final score was 4-2 in our favor.
And shifting our focus to the men's senior team, the Ninjas will be traveling to Chireti to take on Triangle United in matchday 18 of the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League.
You heard it right, Mugeli. Sebephendukile abafana ngemva kwamaviki amabili besekhefini. This will be a reverse tie between the 2 sides. The first leg saw the Ninjas beating the Sugarcane Boys through a Billy Veremo strike in the opening day of the league.
And it promises to be a good contest between the two sides, given what has transpired in the league. Triangle will be looking to revenge over Chiefs, with our boys looking to extend their 8-game unbeaten run and try to close that gap from the leading pack.
Yes, indeed, Benilda, there will be scores to settle in that match. Chiefs will be missing David Bizamani and Ben Nyawuns, who are still nursing their red cards banned from their previous encounters.
They will be greatly missed, but I believe in the squad that we have at our disposal. We will come back with something in our points tally.
Well, managers, let's wait for the weekend to see how things unfold. Bulawayo Chiefs vs Triangle kicks off at 3 p.m.
As we mentioned earlier on, we have a guest in the studio. Let's welcome the one and only, our hero against Yada FC, Matriples Ndea.
Hello, Matriples. Sawamukela ehlelweni namhlanje. Our very first guest. Maybe I would like you to answer some of the most basic questions, like when did you join the club?
Hello everyone. I first joined the club in 2019 when I came from Benga Pirates, where I was playing in a Division 2 team.
Okay, so Matriples, when did you realize you wanted to grow up playing this game?
I realized that I wanted to grow up playing ETSK when I was in grade 5 at Logic Grammar School. That's where I realized that I'm capable of playing football.
Matriples, I've noticed a few players changing positions when they grow up. So when you're growing up, what was your favorite position?
Growing up, my favorite position, I was playing as a striker. I was inspired by Cristiano Ronaldo, so I told myself that I want to be like Cristiano Ronaldo, the dribbling, the shooting skills. Yeah, that was my favorite position when I was growing up.
So what has been your experience like ever since you joined Bulawayo Chiefs Football Club?
My experience ever since I joined this club is that, especially to the senior players, they encouraged me a lot, to stay strong, no matter what happens, So I experienced, that courage and that character of being bold and brave enough, Yeah.
So how has the club helped you to develop to a Premier League player?
Yeah, my club has helped me a lot. Looking at my goalkeeper's coach, who has taught me so many skills, Yeah, and I thank him a lot for the good job that he's doing.
So all attributes to Osiazi Chiefs.
Yes.
Alright, so how did you feel when you made your first appearance against Yada FC?
Yeah, I was slightly frightened because I was thinking that now we are one man down, then I'm going in as a goalkeeper to go and save the team. Here in Zimbabwe football, especially when the team is away, the referees will be attacking you. So, but I told myself that I can do it.
So how did you manage to handle the pressure of goalkeeping for a player at 8? I mean, you did it for the better part of the second half. So how was the pressure like?
It was too much pressure. The pressure was in everyone, in me, in the players, even to the coaches. There was too much pressure. But because of the courage and the character that I showed on that day, we managed to win, and the pressure was.
Thank you very much, my Matriples, for joining us today. All the best.
Thank you.
For those who visited our sponsor's Twitter page, Moz asked which players have been red carded so far this season. The winner got to win a Moz branded replica.
Belinda, it was nice to go through some of the comments and see some of our fans getting the answers correct. But I couldn't help but notice Ibizo Budi popping up a few times. Our super striker Farao Matari hasn't been red carded this season so far.
Well, let's not leave you hanging. A total of 4 players have been red carded. Perfect Chikwende was sent off against ZPC Kariba. Obrel Chirinda was red carded against Dynamos at Baba Fields, and David Wizavan with Ben Nyawund were both sent off against Yada FC at the National Sports Stadium.
And that is when our guest of the show today came in. Machipos Mlea came in for David Bizamani after he was red carded. Mbogeli, this is what we had for you in this week's episode. Catch us next week. Ibizolami Muale Mbofu.
And I am Benhilda Chauruka, and always remember, win or lose, share love, Anjalo Ama Sports.
Ah!